What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. Please do me a favor, smash that like button for me. And if you get anything from this video, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. So let's talk about Andrew Tate.
Well, in America, it's a Christian nation. So even though I said I am a Muslim, but in America, Christ is king. Which I think
and in Sneeko logic, it makes sense because king can only be a human.
Yeah, in Sneeko logic. Exactly, because it's just a slogan. It's like, I mean, I'm a king. Anybody can really be a king. It doesn't mean anything divine, that word king.
No. That's not Andrew Tate. That's great value Andrew Tate, known as Sneeko. Let's talk about Andrew Tate, this guy.
Do not believe that God put us here. So I think I'm no longer an atheist. I'm now an Orthodox Christian.
I am now officially a Muslim.
Now, he might not be able to decide what religion he wants to be, or if he wants to be any religion at all, but he has decided he wants to be an influencer, and he's a very charismatic person. I mean, he's likable, he's funny, he talks really fast, he uses big words, people are drawn to him. He has all the characteristics of a snake oil salesman from back in the day. We're about to listen to him tell you exactly who he is right here.
I'm charged with being the head of an organized criminal group, which is in charge of recruiting girls to make TikTok videos to steal the money from the TikTok views.
So who's going to believe that Andrew Tate has been charged with human trafficking because he convinced, or according to him, he didn't even convince them, but he was nice to girls who happened to do TikTok?
Don't think anybody, like I said, with a functioning brain believes that me at the age of 35 decided to steal TikTok money and ruin my entire life without financial motivation to girls who say they're not victims of anything. I don't think anybody with a brain.
Well, the fact that you're not accused of a sex crime or of violence, which I think most people don't really understand.
Yep.
So in the United States, I think the belief is that you were charged with human trafficking.
So the reason most people don't understand how he's not charged with a sex crime is because the whole cam girl thing, his old cam girl business, where he explicitly lays out how he performed the lover boy method in order to convince girls who had never even considered doing sex work to fall in love with him, lie to them about him being in love with them also, and then he would convince them to do sex work and take all of their money. All those videos of him himself saying that is exactly what he does. That's his MO.
That's what I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me. On CobraTake.com, I have my PhD program, and that is, PhD is a pimp and hose degree that I'm,
Clever.
And that teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me.
That right there raises a lot of questions.
Well, yeah, and this is the thing that's so interesting, because I'm accused of using a method of human trafficking called the lover boy method. So how that would traditionally work is a man would meet a girl, become her boyfriend, take her to another country, turn her into a prostitute, say I love you, like pimping.
Of course.
Like I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money. That's what I wanted. So I was a pimp in that sense. Like, I was not trying to have sex with women. I was trying to get women to obey me. And I realized that's easier if they like to have sex with me. If they don't like having sex with me, it's pretty hard to make them listen to me.
Yeah, that's human trafficking, because what you do is you force a girl to work against her will for financial gain. That's human trafficking. And
that's why everybody is confused how he's not charged with a sex crime, and yet he's charged with human trafficking.
Their justification for this is they're saying that I used the lover boy method to convince them to do TikTok. And once again, I never made a penny from TikTok, and I have no interest in girls' TikTok's accounts, and I've never made any money from TikTok in my life.
Not the man who became the most Googled man in the world because he blew up on TikTok, who says he's never made a dime off of TikTok. Think about it. The girls doing TikTok had links in their bios that linked to their OnlyFans or the cam site that Andrew Tate runs.
Yeah, that's human trafficking, because what you do is you force a girl to work against her will for financial gain. That's human trafficking. And
PhD course is my recruitment system. I don't mention webcam until after I've had sex with the girl. If you're on dates and you're trying to mention it and it just doesn't work. It puts them off. I'd never do that. That's disgusting. I'm not a whore. It's just not gonna work. You continue as normal, no mention of webcam. the girl. After you fuck the girl, you do the PhD test.
Recruiting girls to make TikTok videos and stealing the money. So it's really a financial crime?
It looks that way, and it's very interesting because the girls who they've identified to add to the file are saying that we're not victims of anything and this isn't true. But the state believes it's true.
Misconception about human trafficking cases where the public may think the particular victim has been abducted from another country or lured, and then they're under extreme coercive situation to perform in the sex industry. Whereas the majority of the cases come under this type of lover boy method where an individual, a male, will then befriend an individual, almost groom them, pretend to fall in love with them, have a relationship with them, and then lure them in to work in the sex industry.
And the state thinks that I, as a 35-year-old man, woke up. I was already extremely financially successful. I was already a father. I was already very well known. I had no financial motivation. I have no criminal record. It's not my personality profile, but I woke up at the age of 35 and decided to make girls do TikTok to enrich myself with the pennies that I would earn from TikTok views.
There is absolutely no chance that a federal government is charging this man with human trafficking because a couple of his friends have TikTok accounts. But I've seen a lot of his long form podcasts and stuff, and I don't necessarily think that he's as much a misogynist as just a terrible person all around.
What women don't find, that women don't know what men find attractive. Earlier on in this podcast, everything I said, the webcam company I was running proved that perfectly. So I'm trying to teach these women, and the women kept f***ing it up. So I said to him, it's like, you know what, f*** it. I'm taking over.
He doesn't care if you're a man or if you're a woman. He wants to take advantage of you. He wants to use you to benefit him, and that's his MO.
And they can look it up.
So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards and plugged a new one in from me behind the screen. So the chicks would sit there and hit a keyboard that wasn't plugged in, and me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained, would do all the talking. The girls were just famoosers, just laughing and doing this, the out, and they were talking to ice cold hustlers.
He was not just forcing women to do cam work by making them think that they were going to be in a long-term relationship. He was also becoming so wealthy because he was taking it from men who don't know how to deal with women, so they turn to camgirl sites and sex hotlines because they're losers. He was taking the money from the same losers that he preaches to. Can't make this shit up.
We were taking their money, all of it. If they come and say, well, what kind of, all of it. We were fucking milking them dry. Women haven't got a clue how to famoose a dude. They don't have, because they rely on their looks. They don't have any of the intellect. They have no game, nothing. I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all. So like, and it's basic shit, right? You'd have a guy.
Feel bad or no?
No, give a solitary
percentage chance do you give Andrew Tate for being found innocent?
0.
What do you guys think about it? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more, hit that notification bell so you'll get notified anytime I post. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.